Keith Dressel.
That's right. Well, you see them out in the community, but they don't let you see the pain that they still feel and deal with every day. Keith's death was an absolute shock to his family, the department, and our community. Here are some of the heartbreaking details about that day you never heard before.
It's a moment that you can never prepare yourself for.
Detective Dressel was just gasping for air at that point in time and not speaking to me.
It was a single shot to his chest, a mortal wound. Detective Keith Dressel rushed to Mercy St. V's.
I got woken up by somebody banging on my door.
Units were dispatched to get his family to the hospital through the thick fog, a ride that would lead them to learn that Keith was gone.
It was strange because it was just officer after officer after officer in the hallway.
The rain was coming in. She didn't know Keith died.
I couldn't come up with the words to tell her when she started coming in the hospital doors.
That was tough. Ten years later, I still can't talk about it.
Raw emotion at the hospital and on the streets as officers volunteered their time to hunt down their brother's killer.
I wanted to find out who he was, and I wanted him off the street.
Job was very concerned that he was going to be harmed by police officers that night and during his arrest.
Chief Navarre personally drove Job's probation officer along with 2 members of SWAT to make the arrest. Detective Kermit Quinn got the confession.
I said, man, the gig is up. You need to tell us what happened. We know you were there. We talked to your boy Sherman. He told us this. We have witnesses. We have this. We have that. And he finally said, okay, I'm going to tell you what happened.
As detectives continued to work the case, the community supported Keith's family with donations and gifts.
I just remember thinking, I can't believe all of this is happening, and for Keith.
Signs of love and support were everywhere in Toledo.
It was an awesome sight. It was a phenomenal sight to see.
10 years later, there's still holes in the hearts of those who loved Keith that will never be filled.
And if you let yourself feel and think of that night that we received the phone call. I was laying in bed this morning and all of a sudden my stomach got in knots and my eyes got wet.
Keith's son Noah has grown into a young man only knowing his father through stories.
I can't tell you how much Noah is a mini Keith. He looks exactly like him, his mannerisms, his quick sense of humor.
Not only does he look like him, but he'll do his lips like Keith does.
And there's days I just look in his eyes and I see him. And I know he's there. I know it's a silly thought, but I feel him there.
And Danielle has started a new chapter with a police officer who has taken on Noah and Sydney as his own while expanding their family. And Danielle has found healing and comfort by working for TPD herself for the past 10 years.
Even though I have this new life, he is still in my heart, and I still think about him, and I still love him, and I just regret that day ever happened. I wish I could turn back time, but I can't.
Attention all units. Detective Keith Dressel has answered his final call.
And as for Robert Job, the teen who shot and killed Dressel, he's now 25 years old. He was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 15 years. Job will face a parole board for the first time in 2024. Reporting live in studio, Michelle Zapata, WTOL 11.
Michelle.